The biggest X Factor news for Irish fans this year has been Melanie McCabe, or at least it was until her untimely exit from the show, and she's decided to give an exclusive interview to 2FM's Colm Hayes to tell him all about her experience on the show. She's behind us now in Studio CC1, and we're going to go in and find out more.
Alright, many things on television last night. Love Hate was one of the big ones last night, and of course X Factor, because the last Irish hopeful was on last night. Melanie McCabe. Melanie, how are you?
I'm good, thank you, Colm. How are you?
You are good, actually, aren't you? You're in a good place.
I'm in a very good place, yes.
Yeah.
So Melanie, you're just off air. You just gave the exclusive X Factor interview to Colm Hayes. How did that come about?
I'm related to Colm, so he asked me to come on, and I was very happy to talk to him about it. So.
Last night, was that your first time seeing your X Factor footage in the judges' houses?
Yeah, it was, and I was really nervous actually seeing it come on because it was a pretty intense few days that we had in Antigua, and I knew I cried and stuff like that and everything, so I was a bit nervous seeing how they would put it on camera. And I think as well, in your interviews you say so much and you're kind of oh my god, what are they going to say? Because I think sometimes you say things and you go, oh crap, I shouldn't have said that, and then you're afraid they're going to put that on camera. So I think it worked out alright, in fairness. I finished my Leaving Cert in June, and in previous years I had been still in school, and it was like that whole thing of, oh Melanie, you know, you're doing X Factor but you still have to continue your schoolwork, and there was always that behind me. So I think this year with my Leaving Cert done, I said this is my time now, I can go and do what I want and I don't have to worry about going back to school in September. So that was one of the aims, but also as well I didn't want to give up. I didn't want to give up on the dream either, you know. I wanted to give it one last shot for my own self, you know. I think with the whole chair thing, it was like it's a TV show, they want drama, they want that, so you have to be prepared for that. And going into boot camp, I knew, I was like, this is the 10th anniversary, they're going to do something really bad, like they're going to do something, you know, harsh. So I knew they were going to do that, but I took it well, because I said, you know, I'm here to do the show, whatever they throw at me, you have to be prepared for it. And it was tough, and especially taking one of the girls' seats was hard as well. That was tough.
Do you think you took a little bit of control back by going, you know what, I'm not going to let you film me coming home, I've been upset, I'm upset by this, and you took a little bit of dignity and just stood your ground and said, let's stop it here?
Yeah, I didn't do it because I was trying to get back at X Factor, saying, no, I'm not doing that for you. It was more like, I just said, you know what, I've given a lot of my time to X Factor, and, you know, I thought I was going through and I didn't go through, and I said, you know what, I just had enough now, I really don't want any more filming and just want to go home. And obviously I had another flight then, we'd come all the way back from Antigua, and then I had another flight to Dublin, and I was tired and I was emotional, and I just said, I really don't want to do any more filming now, I'm done with it now.
There was something lovely when Dermot was hugging you after you came off, which was horrible. You had horrible news, and you could see that you were obviously upset, and Nicole was upset. But when he gave you a big hug and you just said, can I go now? Oh God, I thought that was very upsetting.
It was. I mean, I remember when I said that to him, it was like I had just come to a point where I had enough with all of it. And I was like, I've given so much of my life to this, I put everything into it, and it was a no again. And I just said, you know what, Dermot, can I just go? I don't want to do this anymore, I just want to leave, I want to see my mum and I want to go home. And that was like my breaking point, I think, at that stage.
Do you think they can keep pulling those tricks? I mean, even when you hear that you were filmed in the glamorous first class part of the plane, but then after the shots were taken, you were all walked down to the economy seats.
To economy, yeah.
Like, is there a lot of that where we think it's all glamorous?
No, I think that was one of the main, you know, that was one of the only things that was the case there. They brought us up to first class, and we were sitting in the seats, and it was great, and they have their own big beds and all, and I had to sit upright in a seat like this for 9 hours. So for the whole 5 minutes it was wonderful anyway.
Mel, we'll keep an eye on you. Well, you know I will anyway.
Yeah, always keeping an eye on me.
But listen, thanks so much for coming in, alright?
Thank you very much for having me.
And we were so proud of you last night, and you were so dignified as well, which I thought was really, really important.
Thank you.
Okay, and we'll talk soon.